Today, who do we have with us today?
We have a young man who can surely cook, but he's more than just a chef. And you'll find out this morning all the different levels of this gentleman. He is from the South, and you know the South can do it really big. None other than Chef Christopher Dorrah. Welcome to the Wake Up Morning Show with Dr. LT and Robert Earl Dean.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, brother, God bless you. First of all, I see that you got a cowboy hat on.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
that mean that you gonna go hankering down to the farm and pick out your food for the day? What's going on with the hat?
Yeah, I might hit a farmer's market. It's just a vibe, you know.
Okay.
That's what we do here. Yeah.
Okay. I want to just talk to you about this recipe, and you can tell me if it's true or not. But I
Mhm.
heard that you actually have a recipe for chitlin souffle. Is that true?
I'm sure. I used to clean them as a kid, so I have a stern distaste for them or dislike for them. So
That
I'm
was a
sure
rumor.
there is a souffle out there for it.
Right.
I'm guaranteed there's a million things they got for chitlins.
Right, but that's a rumor
I,
he's saying,
yeah,
everybody.
Yeah.
Now where are you from? Where do you hail from?
I'm in Columbia, South Carolina.
Told you he's in the South and those people can cook. But I think what's most important about you is that you weren't. What were you doing before you became a cook? That's the big thing.
I was making movies,
Hmm.
independent films, TV shows, and stuff like that.
Okay, let's talk
Yeah.
about that. Who are some of the movies and some of the networks that you have worked with?
Well, my TV show was called Metro. It was a black soap opera that I, wrote and produced. It was on WB. It was 10 o'clock Sunday nights, and then they got sold to CW, and
Hmm.
everything got dropped. So I took a little hiatus from that, and then I came back and I did a movie called Interludes. That's honestly still streaming pretty strong now. Um, that was my first baby, and then I did Beautiful Destroyer. Um, that movie's available on Apple, should be on Amazon, various locations. But yeah, I just been blessed, been able to follow my passion. I've done a lot of theater work before that in North Carolina, and North Carolina, we did shows North Carolina, Atlanta, Florida, South Carolina. Um, and those were pretty successful. Kind of led to me doing the film work or TV shows and stuff like that. But yeah,
Well,
my background's definitely in writing and producing theatrical plays, and been cooking forever, but just kind of expanded on it, out of actually by accident, as of recently. Yeah.
so let me I want to take this opportunity to pitch a great show.
Oh
It's
Lord.
about two on-air radio show hosts. They get up every morning to bless God's people, and then they go and they work with kids all day, and then they come back. I want to call it the Up, Get Down show.
Sounds amazing. Sounds great.
Hey, so let me ask you this question. You are a creative because you're a writer and all the things that you do. So when you go and you take your creativeness and take it to food, what does that look like?
It actually enables me to do everything that I've been doing all my life. So a lot of times, a lot of things I tell everybody, I've been cooking forever. Been doing dishes and cooking for people and everything. I just never expanded on it or thought about it as a business because I was writing. I was concentrating on writing and flying out to LA and doing all this stuff. So I wasn't thinking about cooking in that aspect. But when my son was like, "Yo, post something," and I wasn't even that heavy on social media, he was like, "Post." I'm like, "I want to. Nobody wants to see my food. What are you talking about?" He said, "Post it," so I did, and it just kind of took off. And the fun thing for me is that I'm not trying to do anything. Like everything comes natural when I write my recipes, and I can, that's my writing coming out. And I can like just talk how I want to talk, or
Mhm.
when I'm doing my videos and I'm kind of moving and having my own style to it. That's how I film. I don't I throw tripods away. You know, I like movements. I like people to feel like they're in the film when I'm filming, and when I'm just designing. Like I'm really into design and decor and stuff like that. So when I can dress my food up, it's like it incorporates everything that I've done in my past, from my set designs or just being creative in my film work or writing. I can do everything with my food, and it's just the ultimate joy right now. So, and I love cooking. I love cooking.
Okay,
Wow,
so
he can do it too,
I'm
y'all.
just going to ask this question. I got somebody to text me and say, "Is his eyes hazel?" You,
They dark brown. I got a light on me, so
okay, because they was all excited. He got hazel eyes and he
He
could
got the
cook
light of
too.
Jesus beaming on him. Yeah.
So let's talk about if Robert Earl Dean and I was coming to your house for dinner and you was gonna put your best layout
Specialty.
what would it be?
Oh, first I do my cornbread. Cornbread with cream corn in it. That's my favorite. I don't use oil, so it's gonna have a butter bottom to it, base to it, so it's gonna be nice, buttery, fluffy, and then that cream corn mixture in it. It's just really gonna set it off. So you're gonna get some cornbread, my mac and cheese. I use pepper jack cheese and some cheddar cheese mixed in, man. Gives it a nice kick, a nice little spice to it, man. You're really gonna like that. Meat, I'll probably do like a baked chicken breast, or either stuffed chicken breast is always good. Probably spinach and cream cheese stuff. Chicken breast, seasoned well all the way through. Might even inject it with some garlic, and onion seasoning or something like that to really set it off. And maybe some broccoli and onion sauteed, on the side.
Okay, you done did everything else, but we were waiting for dessert because we's full now, but we still want some dessert.
I couldn't eat no dessert. That's you.
The dessert. Everybody seems to like the. I did a peach pineapple bunnet cake.
All right.
Really like that.
Y'all hungry yet? Y'all hungry yet? This is really exciting, man.
Yes.
I love the fact that you talk about your passion and that you've just kind of collapsed a lot of your passions into now the cooking. So is this a show that is getting ready to go network wise? What is it going to be?
Honestly, when people ask me that, and this is my truth, I let God lead me, man. This is fun for me. There's nothing planned, and it's growing on its own. Even me creating my seasonings, it just happened. It's something that I studied and I put together, and I actually was using it, and things just kind of happen, and that's the joy for me. It's like it's taking that business weight off of things because you're doing what you love,
right?
And I'm just whatever happens, if it becomes something national and things do seem to feel like they're moving pretty fast, but I'm going with the flow, and I'm blessed to be in the position I'm in, so.
Now let me ask you this question. If could I do a cook-off between you and G. Garvin?
Sure, anybody, man. I cook off against anybody. I'm confident. I get people ask me about let's do a cook-off, and I'm like, it's fun for me right now. That competitive nature hasn't hit me yet. But I'm confident in everything that I got. I mean, just like with my writing, I feel like my writing is better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my stories captivate, and I feel like, like I said, I got a movie now that's still streaming strong 10 years later, and very few huge movies can say that.
Right.
So I feel the same about my food. Anybody that wants to really have a cook-off, I feel like, I feel confident in what I bring to the table.
And let me rephrase that. When I talk about a cook-off, I could see you and G. Garvin doing a show because you guys both have this amazing swag.
Yeah.
that you make cooking look masculine. You know what I'm saying? And you make it look cool. So I could see you and him doing a show, and it'd just be off the chain. It'd be funny. It would be amazing.
Right.
And you have two strong brothers coming together doing it. So I would love to see a show like that. And y'all sit down and invite Robert Earl Dean and I over, to cause we sit up there like, how y'all doing? We just here to eat.
Right. So, how did you transition though into being this big Instagram famous person? Because that's how I started following you. I started seeing your food, and I was like, my God, this dude can
Yeah.
cook.
Yeah. I mean, if you, like I said, I was, man, I might have posted once every 3 months before. And, I was never big on social media. It was just, like I said, my son was over one day and he was like, and I'm putting the food together like I normally do. And I guess inadvertently, not even thinking about it, dressing it up and whatever. This is no picture taken. This is what I do. And he was like, man, you need to post this. And, it felt silly to me because I didn't, I wasn't thinking about it.
Right.
And I did it. And it just, after that first one, somebody, oh, I want to see more. So I took a picture. Somebody wanted to see more. So I kept taking pictures, and pictures turned into videos. And, it was in the beginning, it was just the finished product. So somebody was like, yo, I want a recipe. And so I started showing the steps, and it just grew. It just really grew on its own. There was no set plan. There wasn't a formula. It just happened. And, I'm just in a fortunate position, man.
So let's talk about the seasons, because you're an entrepreneur. You have your own
Yeah.
seasons. Let's talk about that.
So I had my own personal weight loss journey, right? And one of the biggest things I had to do was have low sodium. I was 520 at one point in time, and the doctor said, lose weight or die. So he said low sodium. I said none, right? I wanted salt-free.
Right.
So in the beginning, you start buying this stuff that says no salt and whatever, and it tastes terrible.
Right.
I mean, it was terrible. It was the same seasoning brand. It said no salt, and it was terrible. So I started practicing with seasonings that I used all the time, and just really researching what is this flavor doing, what does this bring out, and how does this flavor work, and I kind of put it together. Found out what works, really played with the volumes and the measurements and stuff like that, and I created a seasoning that tasted like it had plenty of salt in it. That was very flavorful, and had a nice little kick to it, and wasn't bland. And the reviews have been amazing. Everyone seems to love it, and it's what I use on everything. It's all purpose. And that's what I wanted. I wanted something I could use on my seafood, on my vegetables, on my fish, French fries, or whatever. And I created it, and as the my following grew, people kept requesting, I want a cookbook, I want seasonings, I want this and stuff. I wasn't even ready for it. Like I said, I wasn't thinking about it. So I had to get on it. So I put a cookbook out, and then I had the seasoning ready. I had to get all that stuff together, and so yeah, that's how the season came about. Everybody seems to love it, man. And I want to keep pushing it. I want to maybe do a spicy flavor, and just see what happens.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask the question, Robert O'Dean. Have you tasted the seasoning?
No. How do we get these seasons?
Because that's gonna be the one thing that I'm gonna ask over and over again. Because if he's doing such great numbers on Instagram, YouTube, and everything else, we all inquiring minds want to know, how can we get the season? How can we get the season?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can go to if you go to my Instagram page, Cowboy Chris Cooks. There's a link in the bio, or you can go straight to the website, cowboychriscooks.com. All C's, and it has free recipes, and then there's
Free recipes.
Free recipes. no charge, and a link to purchasing the seasoning and the cookbooks. Very, very user-friendly website. You got your recipes, then you got your ordering. That's it. You know, real simple, nothing complex. And you can get it, and hopefully you'll love it. Matter of fact, I know you'll love it, and want to order it again.
So
hopefully become a staple in your kitchen.
So everybody gonna ask. So I'm just gonna ask, how much is it?
It was 12 for the regular size, 20 for the family, and it's free shipping.
And free shipping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now y'all heard this man say free shipping. That ain't normal.
It's a pretty big bottle now. So this is a family size. So
wow, that is a big bottle.
All right, and it's sealed properly and everything.
Yes.
So you mean to tell me if I start shaking this on my and this sodium free and everything?
Sodium free.
And I can shake it on my French fries and my baked potato. Now can I make fish with it?
Everything. Seafood, everything, man.
It's multi-purpose.
Well, we gonna write it down. We're gonna get some of that, and I'm gonna cook something up, and I'm gonna take a video of it. I'm gonna send it to him,
right?
And I'm be like, say, I'm cooking with CCC, the cow, cowboy Chris.
Right.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have a cowboy hat on. I'm
gonna get me a cowboy hat,
and I'll be like sitting up there like this, cooking with the cow. Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
Yeah,
and send it over to him.
Dramatic.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a roll with him. Yeah, I'm trying to get on his commercial TV.
Right.
Yeah. So I love it, man. I love what you're doing. Congratulations. Would love to see much more from you. I'm going, my wife's probably listening right now. She like, let me order it now. You know what I'm saying? So we get sodium free, but we're going to check that out and everything like that. And when are you coming on the West Coast? Because we need to get you in.
Thinking about maybe during the summer. Yeah.
Okay. Probably at the latter end of the summer, I'm gonna have a new performance venue. Come in and be special chef for a day.
I mic went out. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, say that again.
Have you come in to be chef for a day at one of our establishments?
Oh, okay, sounds good.
Man, we gonna do this.
Yeah, and he does look at his social media. That's why I was able to get in contact with him. He's very, very approachable, down to earth. That's why he's so darn blessed. He give you free shipping. He give you free recipes, and he has a free spirit.
And it's sodium free.
Look at God. All the free.
Free.
Right.
Free, man. I want people to have fun cooking, man. It's fun for me, so I want everybody to enjoy it.
Right.
Hey, man, any final words that you would like to share with the people, man? This has been a great pleasure to interview you.
Oh yeah. A lot of times people see me and they think things just, happen instantly. Just know if you have dreams, or whether it's, being an entrepreneur or just in life, it's a struggle. It's going to be valleys. I've slept on benches, and I've slept in my truck, you know what I mean? And I've lived in, 5-bedroom houses, you know what I mean? So it's valleys, and you just have to continue to fight, stay prayed up. And, never give up, and stay focused on what makes you happy and your goals. And buy my season.
There you go. Thank you so much, Chef.
How do they find him on Instagram?
Find him, well, he said it once before. We'll do it again. How they find you on all your social medias?
Everything's either at Cowboy Chris Cooks, Christopher Dorrah, Dorrah, and the website, cowboychriscooks.com.
cowboychriscooks.com. And the CCC.
The CCC.
Well, y'all heard it here first. Sodium-free seasoning that will make you not slap your mama, but lick your fingers and say, this is good.
Keep your pressure down.
Keep your pressure down.
Yeah.
And bless your life so you can live a lot longer.
Right, and he has a cookbook.
Yes.
Some of y'all know that you want to be married, you ladies. You can't cook. This might be your blessing to help you get what you need.
And put a cowboy hat on while you're cooking.
Right. It'll taste even better. Right.
This is GOD Radio 1, and this is none other than Cowboy Chris Cooks, right here on GOD Radio 1.com.
Let's
take a quick commercial.